Hi. So, I didn't really have any good ideas this week for content, so I'm doing a Q&A where I basically used the YOLO app, the Snapchat thing that a lot of you have probably seen going around. It's nothing new. We're all young here, at least I think. I asked people to ask me questions. I've gotten quite a few by now, so let's start. So the first question is a little deep, and it's, have you ever been bullied? And the very short answer to that is yes. Yes, I have. But I'll put a little bit of context into it. So really the majority of it went on in elementary school, and then it happened like a few times in middle school, but it was not as much. In elementary school, it was this kid who moved away now. We'll call him JL. So I had class with him in 4th and 5th grade, and I've shared it here before, but those were probably my most awkward times. Like, it was probably the apex of puberty. My hair was a wasp's nest, and I didn't give much thought into how I looked, but like, I understand why I would be an easy target, but that doesn't make it okay, you know? So at lunch he'd be all like, "Oh my god, raise your hand if you think Molly's ugly." And like, even though that sounds stupid now, but back then, it hurt. Cause like, it felt like I was the only one doing it at the time. Like doing it isn't going through puberty, but there were only a select handful of girls that were also at a similar place to me. Long story short, I was bullied for my looks. And it happened again in 7th grade. Different kid. We'll call this one LJ. Or no, not LJ. LL. Those are his initials. And back when TikTok was Musical.ly and Musical.ly was doing its thing, I was doing it. And yeah, I'd probably cringe and throw up if I looked at what I saw now, but again, that still doesn't make it okay to bully someone. But I mean, it happened. He did a duet with me, and you could tell he was trying to be rude, and it's just like, stop. No one likes you. With stuff like that, it also just hurt, because I was like, I thought I had grown past that, because I thought like it kind of ended in elementary school, but no. It didn't do wonders for my self-esteem, but it didn't like hurt me that bad. What do you want to be when you grow up? I want to do stuff with movies. I don't know specifically. I'm still trying to work out the kinks. You'll see this summer. And I also want to do stuff related to photography. Follow my Instagram. My favorite and least favorite parts of high school. So my favorite part is probably the fact that I've made so many new friends that aren't just from my grade. Cause like at my middle school at least, everything was very like, you're with your grade and you don't really interact with other people from other grades. Like, they kind of sheltered you from that. Like, you always had lunch with just your grade. Classes were mainly just your grade. Like, it was always just the same few people each time. And then when you get into high school, you can have lunch with different people, classes with different people, and it's really refreshing. It's really refreshing because you get to see faces you've never seen before. You get to interact with people you would have never met ever. And I'm very grateful for that because I have a lot of friends, especially the friends that I sit with at my table. The majority of them are not in my grade, and I'm very happy that that does happen in high school. So if you're an 8th grader watching, you're gonna like it. My least favorite part about high school, this is more specific to my school, but it's just the culture. The culture there is very negative. Like, we don't have much school spirit. We are all very grade focused. We are all, well, a lot of people cheat. No one really does the work themselves these days. Like, that's just something that makes me uneasy. Like, I get why some people do it. I don't know, I feel like it might just be my class, but we're stubborn. I feel like just the negative environment at my school is just enough to make it my least favorite part, because I feel like there's so much negativity that it's just like annoying. But yeah, my favorite part, meeting new people. Least favorite part, the environment. At least at my school. Your school might be the exact opposite. The next question is, do I like being a twin? Yeah, I mean, is it my favorite thing? No. Like, if you didn't know already, I have a twin brother, Ethan. We get along most of the time, but I feel like compared to the rest of the twins in my grade, we're very different. We come from different friend groups. We have very few mutual friends, like maybe 2. And like our dynamic is a little different as well. Like, he's a tattletale. I'll say that straight up. He's a tattletale. I won't go too much into detail because I know he wouldn't be happy, but sometimes it's annoying, as you would expect. It's just it's interesting. It's a lot different than just being on your own. Like, would I prefer being alone? I don't know, because like I'll never get to experience it, but I don't 100% mind it, even though it may come across that way if I talk to you. I do love him, but he gets annoying. We both get on each other's nerves. So the next question is, what are your thoughts on couples in high school? I'm not going to name their names because that would just be a little rough, and I don't want to do that to them because they're people too. What are my thoughts on those? So, with the couple that the question is referencing, they are very touchy-feely, per se. Like, they are not afraid to do some things in the hallways that most people would not. Although, to be fair, I haven't seen them walking around in a bit, but I also only see them like once a day. And like, my suggestion, find another place to do it, because like, I guarantee you nobody wants to see that. I get why they want to, but it's like they gotta hold back. Someone 14 minutes ago asked, can you do a haul of shopping for clothes? So, of course I would, but I do not have the money for that. But I have been considering doing like a lookbook type of video where, if you've never seen one before, it's like you show your outfits of the week or something. And the last question is, do you drink bath water? No. Like, bath water or shower water? Because like, sometimes I'll brush my teeth in the shower and then I'll use the shower water to rinse my mouth, but I'm not like drinking it. And I don't really take baths, so I'm gonna say no. So that's all I got for today. Thank you very much for watching. Yet again, the subscribe button is right down there, like right there, and the majority of you do not click it. So I'm just asking you, subscribe. And also, if you like the video, give it a fat like. So yeah, like, subscribe, do the thing, hit the whoa. Have a good Saturday night, Sunday, whenever you watch this. Congrats. Have a good life. Thank you for watching.